Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a verified creation called Experimental Weapons LWAR by No Game Art. This does cost 300 in-game creation credits and is available on PC and Xbox. So what this creation does is it adds in a new assault rifle. It also adds in a set of binoculars that you can, well, use. You can see they let you zoom in and you can look and whatnot with them, which is pretty neat. They let you zoom in. It's kind of like having a pocket scope. And then the assault rifle as well as a bayonet. Now, this does also come with some new consumables as well, including leveled list integration for everything. Also, it does come with some uniques that are also available, which we're going to hunt down here in a moment. But to start with, we're going to go over the assault rifle, so we're going to go ahead and mag dump and take a look at the animations. As you can see, it comes with custom animations. Here's the ADS, and it is fully automatic. So we're going to go take a look now at the weapons workbench to see what all customizations are available right out the gate for this. And I do say that because there are perk mags that can be found in the Wasteland that unlock new attachments and perks for the new weapons. But as we do make our way on over to the weapons workbench, if you do enjoy Fallout 4 modding videos, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate the support. So we're going to start out with the LWAR. We have, looks to be pretty standard attachment options, taking the damage from 68 for the semi-auto and 25 up to 42 and 117. Barrels also look pretty standard as to what you'd expect. Stocks, same thing, seem to be all standard. They do have custom models and meshes, it looks like, for the different attachments. Magazines, pretty much what you'd expect. The sights, oh, an integrated sight, that's pretty neat. Some night vision scopes, and okay, you can put to the little set of binoculars attached to the top of the weapon as a sight. And no sights or optics. Okay, so there are lots of pretty good looking sights. I'll give it that. Very custom, very nice. Now we have a whole bunch of different options for the muzzle. Looks like you can attach the bayonet that this creation comes with to the weapon. Tank brake. We'll throw that on, why not? Material, okay, so we've got, looks like lots of camos. So we've got nothing, Arctic, autumn, bronze, colors, desert, pink, urban, woodland, and yellow. You know, we'll slap yellow on since we're right over it. And ignore legendary mod slot. Now for the ETARs, which is the binoculars, there's none, desert, Enclave, okay, now we're talking. Glory to the Enclave. And USA. Then there's a mod slot. Ignore that. That is from my mod. That lets me change the legendary effects. So now there's the standard frame, heavy frame, spiked bar, 2 bayonets, and a light frame. So it looks like most of those don't really change much to it. This looks like it lets you use melee. Lenses, you can change between 2, 4, and 6, and 10, as well as night vision versions of each. Okay, it looks like you can mark enemies to increase damage by 5%, 10, 15, and then 15 and 5. Okay, so it just has to do with how much it lets you deal with the targeting on them. So that all is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Now, we are going to go ahead and head down to collect the ETARs, which is the unique binoculars. So for that one, we need to travel to the Cabot House. And it says that, according to my notes at least, that it is located on the highway north, just across the river. There should be a destroyed skyscraper with super mutants with a section of highway we can climb. So it's like right up in there. Now this says we need to go across to the river. And I'm guessing it's talking about the construction site? At least that's what I'm thinking. You know, we might as well heal up on our way over, just to be safe. So, is there a... Okay, there is something leading to it. So this is definitely where we're supposed to go up. So let's make our way to the top of this little skyscraper. And have a little looks around. Oh, I hear blowing up one. Alright. So without upgrades, this is not the strongest. Do I have commando? I do not have commando. Well, let's change that and add some perks. And what did that take our damage up to? 45. Much better. Alright, so we took him out. Let's start making our way up through the building here. Can we take this the whole way up? Oh, it's broken. Oh, hi there, Super Mutant. And Mutant Hound. So far, it seems to be, this base version seems to be doing pretty good, although this yellow is way more gold than yellow. I kind of like that. I like the gold look. I'm a sucker for gold guns. Because gold guns are cool. So Nightkin, we'll take him out. See, I can't tell if that's a unique bash animation or not. Because I have had a couple of people ask me to check out the bash animations. There's a hulking mutant, regular super mutant. There we go, we took him out. Ouch. Whatever that was, that really hurt. I think that was from him way over there. We're not worried about that. Gotta keep making our way up. Okay, no, it was from this guy. What did you have? A fiery laser. Interesting. Okay. So we gotta go up another level, it looks like. And then we can finally get on the bridge. And go looking for this unique. Alright. So let's see. You can follow the road back south until you find a small camp on the left of the road. Alright, so we're looking for a little camp on the left-hand side. That should tell us where we're supposed to be going. That feels like that's an awful big drop. You know, just to be safe. Okay, so no, we didn't take any damage. I was paranoid for nothing. Oh, well. Now, apparently also by this small camp, is this it? It is, okay. Angel Sight. Do you hear her yet? Huh. There's a note right here. Sniper's Journal, 2 out of 3. 8 of 28. This ain't a bad little spot. I can keep a watch of everything I need. Safe at night. Just a pain to get supplies. But I suppose that's the trade for some safety. That and the weird noises around these parts. Is it something that flies? Has a nest up top? I don't particularly want to go poking and find out. 9-2. Still thinking about that angel. I hope someone really is watching over me. Today was too close of a scrape, and that might have been the only reason I got out. Mary would have been pissed if I hadn't. 9-6. Mary wasn't there today. Must have been out on some extended outing. Hopefully she's having a better time than I am. If I could just get some solid sleep without all these sounds at night, I'd be doing much better. Right, and which one are you? 1 of 3. Okay. 7:23. Finally got this chair up here. It took far too long. Should be a nice place to set up shop, though, and test out this scope I found. I'll need to figure out how to mount it, but can't be that hard. 8-1. Giving up mounting the scope. I'm just going to use it as binoculars. I've seen one other of these before on some drifter's rifle, but the one I got here is different. Looks newer. Or maybe older? I'll need to ask Mary. 8-4. Heard weird noises last night. Sounded like banging and something being dragged. Couldn't have been something up here, but it sounded close all the same. 8:17. Saw an angel in my dream last night. Said she was watching over me just as I watch over the street below. Behind her, a grand eye glowed. Figured it's a good luck sign that I picked the right place. Painted the eye on my scope. Helped me keep a keen watch. Alright, so where is number 3 then? Is it on him? No. Let's turn on our flashlight. Yeah, I don't know where number 3 is. Ammo. Army. Because if that was 1, that was 2. You would think 3 would be around here somewhere. Is it on him? No. Under the seat? No. Am I blind? Y'all are probably going to be screaming in the comments like, it's right there. Look. But yeah, I'm not seeing number 3. Not sure where it could be. Is it by this? It doesn't appear to be. Okay, I mean, I could use the console to spawn it in. But I'm just not sure where it's at. Hey, do I need to... No, it's nothing there. Yeah, I don't know where this third note is. Is it underneath this car, maybe? Because I do have a vehicle replacer. Alright, we'll give it a shot, so... Alright, is it underneath the car? No. Alright, I genuinely have no clue where this third note is. If y'all know where it's at, let me know in the comments down below. But we are going to be moving on from this here now. Actually, here's what I'll do. Alright. Does it list this? So let's go... Actually, give me 1 second. Let's pull up the actual name of the notes. Sniper's Journal. Okay. Let's just start with Sniper. 3 of 3. There, because I don't know where it is and I can't seem to find it, but I want to read the story. Alright, so 9:20. Why does she keep saying that? Between the dream and the sounds, I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm liable to just fall off this bridge if I don't figure out the sounds or find something to make me sleep. 9:28. Mary needs to understand it's fine. 9:29. I found the noise. 9:30. Mary, help me. Please, the noise, it. 9:33. Who will help you? And then coordinates. Okay. So Sounds like he was going a little bit crazy there. Just a little bit. Now, it says our map was updated. So we've got one down in the glowing sea. Should be a bunker. We're going to save that one for last. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go collect the Bayonet. So we're going to head back to Sanctuary, even though we just left there not too long ago. And we're going to pick up the Bayonet. Alright, so let's head on over. So to get the Bayonet, this is in a very, very difficult place to get to. It's very hard. It's in the root cellar. And once we're in, it should be chilling on a shelf. There it is. The poking stick. More damage and more reach. So a nice, unique weapon right out of the vault, basically. Now, it is getting to be night in-game, so we're just going to go ahead. We're going to sleep real quick, take a quick rest, and then we're going to go collect the rest of these uniques. I do want to test out the unique, not glasses, the binoculars. Okay, so it has a unique skin, which is neat. Ew, what is this weather? Yucky. I want nice, good, clean weather. Nice and clear. There we go. Now we are good to go on our journey. So the next place to go will be Jamaica Plains. If I can remember where Jamaica Plains is. There it is. Now this unique is for an L-War. I should say L-War, not War. Need to learn how to speak. It's on the second story of the house next to the church. Now I do want this. So there's the church, so we're going to need to run around to the house leading up, and it's going to be chilling up there. I don't know. I really don't know how better to describe it. Alright, let's take out these ghouls. There we go. Oh, another ghoul. Well, we'll take him out too. We got a withered. Go. He does not have a leg. That one is down. And let's take him out. There we go. It says it is with a dead gunner. Okay. Little guy. Increases fire rate and magazine capacity. Alright, so we'll slap that one on. We'll use the little guy. Oh my. That sprays bullets like crazy. Now, though, for what we have all been waiting for, the other unique in the custom dungeon located in the NXW01 bunker, a little bit south of the airplane in the glowing sea. So let's turn around and let's sprint for the bunker, because I am not wearing proper radiation protection. Who would have thought running into a nuclear crater without a rad suit would get you irradiated? Alright, looks like it comes with a Deathclaw encounter right in front. Let's see how this does. Oh my! This thing kicks like a mule, but it lets him have it. Alright, let's head on into the bunker. Okay. So we're in. Let's take a look around. X-Foam Stimpak. Okay, so this is one of the new aid items. So it does, it's like a super, like better than a super Stimpak. So what it does, it gives you a bunch of HP, removes radiation, gives you some endurance, gives you max HP and AP all at the same time. And the vitamin candy is another new one. It's just another new food item that gives you a temporary special bonus and some health and AP. Batter clipboard. Guns and bullets, Bayonet. Alright, the M26 does 15% more damage. Well, that's pretty convenient. Now the reception terminal. Current orders. Department of the Army Next Gen Experimental Weapons Division, Facility 01. Memorandum for record. Subject, search and seizure procedure. Effective the 1st of August 2077, all personnel entering and exiting the facility must submit to an inspection. Inspections may include the seizing and emptying of personal containers. Personnel are to wait inside the designated area during inspection, avoiding communication at all times. At no time will they be allowed to tamper with their containers until an inspection has ended. Magazines and other approved periodicals may be made available during the waiting period. Personnel are permitted to continue once the inspection is passed. Should an inspection result in personal property damage, a 15% reimbursement will be given to personnel within 10 to 15 business days. Upon the detection of any contraband, as listed in the field manual, please contact Corps units immediately and detain personnel until arrival. Means of detainment are subject to the discretion of the highest-ranking officer on site. Operations. NXW01, total operations failure. Contact Corps unit immediately. Priority code gold. Intra-facility messaging system. Data failure, vitamin candy. From admin on 10/20 of 2077. Good afternoon, NXT-01 personnel. There will be free boxes of vitamin candy in the cafeteria this week. This is part of the Department of the Army's Restore initiative to ensure proper nutrition and health throughout the branch. Please take one box per person. Mojave Souvenirs. Message to Private First Class Terrence Williams. Hey Terry, you remember that weird guy from Benny's talking about his antique store? He was going on about a bunch of souvenirs he picked up on a trip through the Mojave Desert, on foot apparently. He mentioned some special weapons as part of that collection, and I need to take a look. Ask Jack if he's up to it. I know he's still recovering, but it's probably good for him to wobble around outside of his house. We can go tomorrow afternoon if the weather holds up. Weird noises from Vent 01-B. Good afternoon, Master Sergeant. I am putting in a new maintenance request for Air Vent 01-B. It has continued to make strange sounds even after Corps' maintenance team. PFC Benson will record further details while on duty tomorrow. Alright, and that is what we got for the terminal here. Oh! X76C lightweight assault rifle increases damage and fire rate. So is that an automatic one? Yes, it is. Okay, 100 and some damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and it looks like it comes with a skin already equipped. So you got a whole bunch of those vitamins. Well, they weren't kidding. This is a small dungeon. This is very, very small. Well then. Oh, and it comes with one of the scopes. Cool. Alright, well now that we're done with that... Now, in this video, I don't think I'm going to cover finding all of the magazines, because that will, for lack of a better term, take forever. Because some of them you have to do quests and stuff to get to, or go through entire dungeons and clear the entire thing. And we will be here all day and night if we're doing all of that. So what I think we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead. I will go over where they are located. If you do want to see where all the magazines are in another video, let me know and I'll make it. But in the meantime, so the magazines are located. One is in that bunker. One is at Revere Satellite Array. One is at Four Leaf Fish Packing. One is at the Natick Police Department. Another one is at Gunners Plaza. Another one is at South Boston Military Checkpoint. Another one is at USAF Satellite Station Olivia. And the last one is located in Milton General Hospital, in a locked room with a chem bench. Now, we're going to go to final review here, after we make it not miserable in game with the weather. So my thoughts on this. Honestly, this one's pretty well put together. Like, the weapon's decent. It comes with quite a few uniques. It comes with tons of weapon skins, which makes me so happy to see so many of these creations add in good-looking weapons, but they don't give you any customization options for them at all. This one does not do that. It gives you all the customization you could want. It also adds in 8 collectible magazines to find, which is very nice, well, to see, considering most of them don't add anything in like that. So, without having tracked down the magazines, which is just going to add even more content for this creation, I'm going to say it's worth it. You really can't go wrong. This comes with a little bit of lore to it, a very small dungeon in the glowing sea. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Like, this is pretty good. It comes with plenty of content, and it's all integrated into the world nicely. You can find these weapons on... Does it say exactly where? Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, no, I just have leveled list integration, so do with that what you will. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5. I recommend picking this up if you have the extra credits laying around. But that is going to conclude our video here for today, so if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want to show a little bit of extra support, go ahead and think about joining the channel as a member. I do appreciate it. Anywho, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.